appeared most informed.
Yes, I have urgency in this matter. This is a contempt petition. Way back in 2019 January, order has been passed. Still, it is not implemented. There is the urgency. The retired teacher is a difficult only his part. He is in the bedridden position. He is entitled some dues. Can it be on Friday,
Friday, we are already having 90 cases.
The Monday,
Monday.
Highly.
My lord, in item number 3, my lord, there is an inadvertent mistake, my lord, in the first line of the synopsis, my lord. So it should be, my lord, the petitioner instead of husband of the petitioner. So I may be allowed to correct, my lord.
The other side, court copy, correct it, put your initial.
Yes, my lord. Other side, I will inform other side.
Yes.
May I please, Lordship? I beg to mention for listing of it for admission, Lordship. This matter will be listed on next week or any other day.
22nd. Next
I
page.
have also similar prayer, my lord.
22nd.
Obliged.
May I plead, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, item number 20, I beg to mention that 20 item 20. Kindly adjourn the procedure matter for today. Also, I have taken the concern of the other party. Lordship. For 3 weeks, Lordship.
2 weeks. Date to be fixed by the
Much obliged, Lordship.
Why you are seeking salary from August 98?
My lord, till 2007 only, because in this period, my lord, I worked at Balbala Higher Secondary School. I have been appointed. For this period, I am not given a salary. Later, I was again appointed in a different school. That was in the year 2007. From that point of time,
Why so delay in approaching the court?
My lord, actually,
Now, say
earlier
in the
also,
2023, you have filed a writ petition
earlier,
seeking your salary from August 1998 to July 1997, I think so. Why?
my lord, actually,
September 2007. Why you are sleeping in all these years?
no, we approached this honorable court, my lord, earlier also.
Where is that order?
My lord, may I kindly see Annex 2, my lord. My lord, it starts from page 13, my lord. Three persons jointly filed this writ petition, my lord. Petitioner was serial number 2, my lord. Among the petitioners.
You served in which higher secondary school?
Presently, I used to serve at Balbala Higher Secondary School, for serving in Balbala Higher Secondary School, I am not given any salary. And now, my lord, I am appointed in another higher secondary school. Now, Bakaitari High School, Golpura. Para 6, my lord.
Mr. Sharma,
Lord, sir.
see, somewhere something is wrong with your department.
Lord, sir.
High-handedness of the district authorities are always there. Here is a case, what we have seen from the records.
Lord, sir.
It's very sad otherwise. Listen to our order very carefully. Take your seats. Mr. Sharma, we want everything to be done
Lordship,
in a very specific period
Lordship.
and report back. Third, Mr. I. Chaudhary, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner. And Mr. N.P. Sharma, standing counsel, Department of School, Udin Elementary.
So all the respondents, Lordship.
Department of School, Ekonili. For the respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3. For the official respondents number 1, 10. For all the official. Matter pertains to non-payment of arrear salary to the petitioner for the period from August 1998 to September 2007. Petitioner, a grade 4 employee serving under the Inspector of Schools, Kualpara. With regard to his claim for arrear salary, petitioner along with 2 others earlier approached this court by preparing writ petitions being WPC number 6532/1999 and WPC number 6480/2002. 6539 लिखते ना, disposed of on 0305/2000. 640 disposed of on 2104/2004. We have perused the records of WPC number 6532/1999 as well as records as well as that of WPC number 6480/2002. From the records we have seen, it is seen neither in WPC number 6532/1999 nor in WPC number 6480/2002 the respondents in the secondary education department filed their affidavits in spite of issuance of rule in those cases. notice and rule. Brief facts of the case is that the state government in the secondary education department, the authorities in the secondary education department, state government, on 03/09/1991, issued an advertisement inviting applications for filling up of 400 numbers of post of grade 4 employees for secondary schools and 45 numbers of laboratory bearer in Assam. Out of which 13 numbers of grade 4 posts were for the district of Gwalpara. Pursuant to the said advertisement dated 03/09/1991, 13 persons were selected, 13 persons on the basis of their applications submitted before the Inspector of Schools, Gwalpara District Circle, selected by the district level selection board on 16/02/1995. But did an Inspector of Schools, Gwalpara, appointed 9 persons outside the select list, namely Neil Saran Kolita, 1, 2, 3, 4, Korendra Chandra Das, Hitesh Kolita, Upendra Nath, Akhtar Ali, Akbar Ali, Akbar Ali, Munwar Hussain, Kuleshwar Rava, Jyotismoy Chaudhary, CHOWDHR, and Dhananjay Kolita. Instead of appointing the 13 selected candidates, namely Ananta Kumar Nath, namely Likhande, Narendra Chandra Nath, 2 hobo Ananta Kumar Nath, Jagadish Nath, Jefferson Sangma, Kumud Rava, Mohanlal Rajbhar, Bodola Prasad Rajbhar, Dinobandhu Nath, Kondorpo Das, Madhav Das, Madhav MADH Rai, Ranjit Ghosh, and Kailash Sharma SH. As such, those selected candidates not being appointed and persons appointed outside the select list in those grade 4 posts by the Inspector of Schools, Gwalpara, approached this court in preparing a writ petition in civil rule number 2712/1995. The court, by order dated 19/07/1996, disposed of the said civil rule number 2712/1995, directing the state government in the secondary education department to consider the case of the selected candidates for their appointment in terms of the said advertisement dated 03/09/1991 and selection dated 16/02/1995. After verification all the relevant documents, the state government, by an order under memo number 2712/95 dated 02/06/1998, found that the selected candidates, as noted above, have been left out from appointment, whereas persons outside the selections, 9 candidates outside the select list are appointed by DT and Inspector of Schools. As such, by the said order, it is 06/1998. The authorities in the Secondary Education Department of the state observed that those 13 selected candidates was required to be appointed after cancelling the appointments of the 9 non-selected candidates. Pursuant to the same, and in compliance of the order dated 19/07/1996, passed in the Civil Rule number 2712/1995, as well as the order of the state government and the Secondary Education Department. The memo number 2712/95, dated 02/06/1998. The Inspector of Schools, Goalpara, District Circle, Goalpara, by his order under memo number 5981-6009, dated 22/06/1998, appointed the petitioner and 9 others appointed the petitioner as grade 4 staff in Balbala Higher Secondary School, terminating the service of the illegally appointed candidate, namely Dhananjoy Kalita. As the respondent authorities did not pay his salary, the petitioner, along with 2 others, were also appointed as grade 4 employee by the Inspector of Schools, Goalpara, on 22/06/1998 as grade 4 employee, as duly selected grade 4 employees, namely Kondorpo Kumar Das and Kumud Chandra Rabha, preferred a writ petition being WPC number 6532/1999 on 21/12/1999. Praying amongst others for a direction to the respondent authorities to release their salary from June 1998 and as well as the current salary. In said WPC number 6532/1999, the petitioner Madhav Chandra Roy categorically stated that pursuant to the said order of the Inspector of Schools, Goalpara, dated 22/06/1998, joined his service at Palavala Higher Secondary School, Valpara, on 10th of October 1998 as a grade 4 peon in the said school. Though notice in say WPC number 653/1999 was issued on 24/12/1999, but the respondent authorities, the Education Department, did not file its affidavit. The court, after hearing the parties, observing that the respondent authorities did not place any written instruction before the court, nor file in an affidavit in opposition. By order, observing that, and after hearing the parties, allowed the said writ petition holding that the respondent authorities do utilized the service of the petitioners but did not pay their salaries, and accordingly by order dated by judgment and order dated 03/05/2000 directed the respondent authorities in the Secondary Education Department to pay the salary to the petitioners, including the present petitioner, from the date from which their salaries haven't been paid. Directing further, the same shall be paid within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of the order, of the said order. Observing that the petitioner shall obtain, the certified petitioner shall obtain certified copy of the said order that is put in vacated writing, and shall place it before the authority concerned to the needful in terms of the said order. Since the respondents in the Secondary Education Department did not pay any salary to the petitioner in spite of the said order of the court, there is such and such person of petition number 653. Petitioners once again approach this court, petitioners of say WPC, including the present petition, approach this court by filing a writ petition being WPC number 6480/2002, praying amongst others for a direction to the respondents for an issuance of an appropriate writ and direction to the respondents of the secondary education for non-compliance of the order dated 03/05/2000, passed in WPC number 653/1999, and directing the Director of Secondary Education Assam as well as the Inspector of Schools Valpara District Circle to pay their salary from June 1998. In say WPC number 6480/2002, the court on 08/04/2003 issued rule. However, the respondent authorities did not file any. Respondent authorities in the secondary education did not file any affidavit in the matter. The court observing that the respondent authorities did not file any affidavit in the matter, and after hearing the parties by order dated 21/04/2004, dispose of said WPC number 6480/2002, directing the respondent authorities in the secondary education department to comply with the direction given by the court by its judgment and order dated 03/05/2000, passed earlier in WPC number 6532/1999, within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of the copy of the said order. It is seen that after obtaining from the records of WPC number 6480/2002, that after obtaining the certified copy of the said judgment and order dated 03/05/2000, passed in WPC number 6532/1999 on 09/05/2000, the petitioners therein submitted the certified copy of the said order dated such and such before the Director of Secondary Education, Assam, on 31 05/2000. In said WPC number 6480/2002, the petitioner has also annexed a certificate dated 31/08/2002, issued by the principal of Balabala Higher Secondary School, Balbala, District Walbara, specifying that the present petitioner, Madhav Chandra Roy, joined the said Balbala Higher Secondary School on 10/10/1998 against the post created by government under memo number EPZ.567/91/113 dated 16/11/1991, as per the order of the Inspector of Schools, Gwalpara District Circle, Gwalpara, under memo number 5984-6009 dated 22/06/1998, where the said post was allotted to said Balbala Higher Secondary School as per the order of the Director of Secondary Education, Assam, under memo number PC/SEC/197/93/56 dated 30/03/1995, stating further that the petitioner is continuously serving in the said post since 10/10/1998 and is not receiving salary from the date of his joining due to non-receipt of retention of the post. Next. From the say, from the records of say WPC number 6480/2002, it is seen that the respondents in the education department, quite number WP 6532/99/14 dated 17/07/2000, wrote to the Inspector of Schools Gwalpara, directing him to submit the details for compliance of the order, judgment and order dated 03/05/2000 in WPC number 6532/2000 after necessary examination. And accordingly, the Inspector of Schools Gwalpara, by his communication number 4th case IS.GLP /2000-2302-10 2307 2307 dated 03/08/2000, informed the officer on special duty Government of Assam in the Education Department that as per the order of the state government, the education department under memo number NOV.2712/95 2712/95. That's capital A, dated 02/06/1998. The Inspector of Schools Gwalpara terminated, illegally appointed 10 grade 4 laboratory bearers in provincialized higher secondary schools with effect from 22/06/1998. And appointed appointed the 10 persons who were selected for the post of grade 4 and laboratory bearer in provincialized higher secondary schools by the order number 5981-6009 dated 22/06/1998. But including the present petitioner in bracket. However, the salaries to the petitioners, the 3 petitioners of WPC number 6532/1999, including the present petition, could not be paid from the date of joining as due to non-receipt of retention to those 3 grade 4 posts, and as such their salaries could not be released by the Inspector of Schools, Bhalpara. Subsequent to that, the officer on special duty, wide number WP C6 6532 1999 24 dated 0401 2001, sought information from the Inspector of Schools whether the petitioners were appointed against existing vacant post or not. Pursuant to the same, the Inspector of Schools, Bhalpara, on by communication number IS/GLP court case 2000/3795 dated 16/02/2001, informed that the post of grade 4 at Balwala Higher Secondary School was sanctioned by the government by number EPZ/91/113 dated 16/11/1991, and was allotted to the said Balwala Higher Secondary School by the Director of Secondary Education Assam, by letter number PC/SEC/97/93, (197/93/56 dated 30/03/1995). By the said letter dated 16/02/2001, the Inspector of Schools also informed the officer on special duty, Government of Assam in the Education Department, that though detailed report was submitted before the Director of Secondary Education Assam regarding retention of the post, along with copy of the said letter of the officer on special duty dated 04/01/2001, but the said authority, i.e. the Inspector of Schools, Bhalpara, did not receive any reply from the office of the Director of Secondary Education Assam. Considering the aforesaid facts, the judgment and order dated 03/05/2000, passed in WPC number 6532/1999, as well as the order dated 21/04/2004, passed in WPC number 6480/2002. The Commissioner and Secretary, Secondary Education Director, the Secretary Government of Assam in the School Education Department, the Director of Secondary Education Assam, and the Inspector of Schools, Balpara District, sir, the respondent for the email. Directed to pay terracotta secretary. In the meanwhile, it is seen that the petitioner, it is seen that the Director of Secondary Education Assam, by the order under memo number PC/CC/26/2005/69, dated 03/10/2007, in pursuance of the government letter number ELC/COPC.135/2005/568/PT/90, dated 29/06/2007, with due concurrence of the Finance Department, Finance within the SR Department. Right. They are under UO note. That's U/O note FSI.216/2007, dated 08/06/2007. Appointed the petitioner to act as the grade 4 peon at Bokaitari Higher Secondary School, Balpara, pursuant to which the petitioner joined the said school and is receiving his salary since October 2007. Directed to comply with the order of the court dated judgment, comply with the judgment and order dated 03/05/2000, first in WPC number 6532/1999. Obtaining necessary approval from the Finance within the Department of the State, and to pay the arrear salary of the petitioner since 10/10/1998 to October 2000 to September 2007, till the date of joining to September 2007. It is also noticed because the entire the entire process shall be completed on or before 30th of November 2023. It is also noticed that by order dated 03/10/2007, the petitioner has been brought under the new pension scheme, though he joined Balabala Higher Secondary School on 10/10/1998 in terms of the order of the state government as well as the Inspector of Schools dated 2206/1998. In view of the above, petitioner is not entitled, shall be should be considered under the old pension rules and not under the new pension scheme of 2005. Entire process shall be completed on or before such and such. And the Secretary Government of Assam in the Department of School Education shall place a copy of the said order before the court on 6th of December. By passing necessary order. The entire amount of arrears salary shall be paid to the account of the petitioner. Placed on 06/12/2023. Copy of this order be furnished to Mr. Ganesh. They are grade 4. That is why you are doing like this. Had it been a top grade officer, you have to pay cost. Yes, this is his fourth approach. Unless you do it on by 6th, pay the amount, use cost and be gone.
Okay. All right.
You cannot play being a grade 4 like this. He's a selected candidate. Cannot escape. Yes.
In this matter, my lord, we were directed to obtain instruction whether suspension order was reviewed or not. My lord, departmental proceeding is started, but that information is not received yet. And next week may be taken up, my lord. I will try to take my instruction, my lord.
Give us a date, Mr. Chair.
My lord, date, my lord, next.
Give us a date. Give us a date. See, this way, that way, he has to be reinstated
Yes, yes, my lord.
if you have not reviewed.
Yes. It's 13. 22, my lord. September.
On the prayer of Mr. T. Sutil and Ethnic Government of Assam, matter be listed on 22/09/2023, enabling the respondents in the respondents data, Deputy Commissioner Lakhimpur, as well as suspension order was issued by whom, as well as the Treasury establishment of Lakhimpur district. The apprised the court as to when the authorities concerned reviewed the order of suspension of the petitioner. After placing him on suspension by the order dated 22/02/2023.
Obliged, my lord.
Instruction
Yes,
was
madam.
sought for, my lord.
My lord,
Then petitioner is
Yes.
the petitioner has completed 22 years service, my lord.
Hmm?
Petitioner has completed 22 years service, my lord. Petitioner has completed 22 years service, my lord. After reduction, he is completed on 16
So-
years. Somewhere he may be, my lord, maybe direct, this may be disposed of as far as considered, my lord.
What is your instruction?
And that's my instruction, my lord. His petition has been sent to ARTPPG department seeking his view on the admissibility to the pension, my lord.
Can you forward to the email? Forward to the-
My lord, fresh proposal was submitted, my lord, 1/6. Page 23, my lord. The fresh proposal.
ART PPG means what?
My lord, this pension and public grievances.
ART PPG means
Pension and public grievances.
hmm?
Pension and public grievances. My lord.
Pension and public grievance. ART means when did you forward it? When?
I forwarded in 29/8/2023. My lord.
No. When this proposal was forwarded, because you wanted to know, you wanted to obtain the views whether the petitioner is entitled for pensions or not,
Yes, my lord.
right?
I will be allowed 2 days time, my lord. For
When such proposed view that is communicated, seeking views, that is silent in this particular communication.
Yes, your lordship. I will be allowed 2 days time, my lord.
This is not fair.
Lord, the earlier proposal was submitted in the year 2015, my lord, but that was rejected, my lord, due to deduction of 6 years, my lord. And now that 6 years is, my lord, the communication was issued, my lord, in 2019, my lord, not
Heard Mr. K. Uddin, learned counsel for the petitioner. And MSTS now, learned standing counsel irrigation department. For the respondent numbers 1, 2, and 3. Also heard Mr. A. Chakraborty. Learned Governor Kasam for the respondent number 4. And Mr. A. Salia, standing counsel finance. For the respondent number 5. As well as standing counsel is the Assam for the respondent. Petitioner namely Nizamuddin served as a master role helper since 0105 1990 and the establishment of the Executive Engineer, Karimganj Division, Irrigation, Karimganj. Pursuant to the letter of the state government in the irrigation department, under number IGN within bracket capital E 104/203 /198 dated 03/10/2005. The service of the petitioner regularized with effect from 22/07/2005 and was placed at Patherkandi Extension ELIS Kacharghat P/S under the establishment of the Executive Engineer, Karimganj Division, Irrigation. With the observation, the post of the petitioner shall be personal to him and will be abolished as soon as he relinquishes the post in any manner. The petitioner, on attaining the age of superannuation, 60 years, on 30/09/2012, released from duty by the Executive Engineer, Karimganj Division, within bracket Irrigation, Karimganj. But till date, he hasn't been paid his pension and other retirement benefits. In spite of his approach to the authority concerned and the letters and communications of the Executive Engineer, Ratabari Patharkandi Division, Irrigation, Patharkandi. Hence this writ petition. On instruction, MS DS Neoglan and Standing Council Irrigation Department submitted that the petitioner since 01/05/1990 to 39/30/2012 for 22 years,
Yes, sir.
served for more than 22 years. A coordinate bench of this court, in the case of Sangeeta Roy and others versus State of Assam and other connected cases, reported in 2009 within bracket 2 ZLT 805, upheld by division bench of this court. Dealt with the claim of master roll workers for pension set aside the office memorandum dated 20/05/2019 in deducting 6 years of service after their regularization. And finally, it was told that there should be a continuous service of 20 years from the date of initial appointment, on the basis of which the services were regularized prior to Mr. Chaliha. What was the date? 1/4. There was a particular date. Cut-off date was there.
1/4/1993.
I think appointment should be one
Oh, yes.
And for 1993.
149.
prior to the appointment made prior to the 01/04/1993. Listener tendered more than 22 years and 4 months of service. SO notice returnable by 2nd of November. On the returnable date, the respondent authorities in the irrigation department shall apprise the court as to when it submitted the pension proposal or another retirement benefits payable to the petitioner. For the submitted as and such regular pension request for the AGA Assam. The respondent authorities in the irrigation department in the meanwhile shall pay Are you receiving the pension? The
No,
salary
ma'am.
pension? No. Why it has not been paid to him? Any idea? You have not inquired. Why?
Because of the deduction, my lord.
Yes, sir.
6 years, my lord.
That is not the issue. That has been set aside by the court
Yes, my
long
lord.
back in
And after
1990.
set aside, my lord, this proposal, fresh proposal was submitted. 6/6/23. It has not been decided. Earlier, you submitted in the year 2015, my lord, and there 4, page 19, my lord. That proposal was
benefit as far as that. After considering the judgment in the case of Roy noted. Petitioner shall serve requisite extra purpose. Like a more.
I believe your lordship. Lordship, last occasion, lordship has directed to bring instruction regarding status of the payment of the petitioner, lordship.
Yes, ma'am.
Lordship, we have received some instruction.
Likha. What's your good name?
PZ.
Heard Mr. PJ Duttu, learned counsel for the petitions. And MS and Bora, Concerning Counsel Department of Learned Counsel PNAD Department. For respondent numbers 1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10.
1, 2, 6, 8, and 10. And Mr. Xavier on the finance. For the rest of the 7 and 7 and 8. No, 7 and 8. You'll be not for 8, you'll be for 9. 9 for it. 7 and 8, sorry. 1, 2, 6, and 9. A detailed order was already been issued by the court, but on earlier occasion, I on 28/08/2023. Pursuant to the said order, dated 28/08/2023, the Commissioner PNRD through Ms. and Bora Standing Council PNRD placed a communication dated 12/09/2023 by which the detailed report has been sought for pertaining to the petitioners from the Chief Executive Officer, Zilla Parishad Nagaon. Issue notice returnable by second of November bole deletion, but 2nd November বন্ধ আছে 2nd November 9th of November returnable by 10/11/2020. Petitioner shall suffer. Tendency of this petition shall not be barred. Consider petition already assigned. List according. Copy of the communication of the Commissioner PNRD 12/09/2020.
Please, Your Lordship. On last occasion, the Lordships were directed to obtain instruction, Lordship, in respect of the picture, how much pension he will get, Lordship. They have already returned back all files, Lordship. So written instruction is waiting. Kindly taken up on Monday, Lordship. I'll submit the written instruction, Lordship.
Return the file to whom?
To the governing body. College authority has returned back the pension proposal, my lord. All documents, Lordship. And how much pension he will get, Lordship, that also written.
Will you able to give it to us by Monday?
Monday morning, my lord.
Otherwise, then it has to be, notice has to be issued because it has to go to Women's College.
Yes,
Let
ma'am.
us see what Mr.
Yes, my
You will
lord.
place the instruction that files have been returned.
Lordship, that written instruction, Lordship.
Only to that extent you want to
Lordship.
place the written
Yes,
instruction.
Lordship.
Can you give us the date when you have returned the file?
Lordship, that is also waiting, Lordship. I have not.
Okay. On the prayer of
On
Mr.
Monday, my lord.
On the prayer of Mr. Architect, list this matter for motion on Monday.
Relates to pension matter, not eligible pensioners benefit matter. Here the petitioner is a unmarried daughter, my lord, and she applied for the pensioner benefit. Lordship, kindly have a look at Annexure, let, 1, page 19, Lordship. Earlier, she applied in 2020, but it was no result has come out. Then again, she submitted an application, my lord, on 11 July 2022. My father was expired on 25/12/2019, my lord, after the retirement. Then, my lord, on the basis of this, the enclosed documents, my lord, this page 20, Lordship will find a next of kin certificate, my lord, 2021, and 22 is the certificate, my lord.
What about his wife?
Wife already she is married to someone else, my lord. That is why only the one's daughter and one son is there.
Is there any statement here?
That already been submitted before the authority concerned. Now, Lordship will find the proposal, my lord, at page 25, my lord. Only page 25. This is the proposal submitted by the district animal husbandry and veterinary department, Dhubri district, my lord. And Lordship will find the letter dated 22/11/2022, Lordship.
He served in the Haflong, retired from Haflong.
No, retired from Dhubri. Only for half-long period that service book is missing from the office, and that is why, my lord, now family is suffering, my lord. The petition is suffering. That is their fault, my lord. How can I suffer for that, my lord?
Can you
Lordship, have a look at page 26, my lord. This is the proposal has been returned with 3 conditions, my lord. Lordship has found it.
page 26?
26, Lord. This is the letter issued by the Deputy Director, my lord, Animal Husbandry, Fooder. First para, my lord, with reference to the letter on the subject cited above, I am to inform you that on scrutiny of the pension papers of late Budheswar Loskar, ex-accountant, the following discrepancies have found as proof certificate is not furnished, number 1. Number 2, leave account is not updated. Number 3 is in the service book service record for the period from 1982 to 19/2002 is not found. From the pension paper submitted, it has appeared that Sri Banani Loskar has applied for the family pension for dependent daughter of government service holder, but necessary forms for the same has not furnished along with the pension paper. On scrutiny of the pension paper, it is found that district animal husbandry and veterinary officer has already sanctioned provisional pension and leave encashment to Sri Budheswar Loskar, retired accountant. But the pension paper submitted by Sri Budheswar Loskar, retired accountant, is not furnished along with the pension paper submitted. In view of above, I am constrained to return here with the pension case of late Budheswar Loskar, ex-accountant, and request to resubmit the same after meeting the discrepancies of an early date for taking further necessary steps from this end. Now, Lordship will find the next page, the next letter. This is the letter, page 27, Lordship. The district administration veterinary department officer, my lord, that letter was written to additional director AH and veterinary department Hills, Haflong, my lord, regarding pension case in respect of late Budheswar Loskar, retired accountant. Sir, madam, with reference to the subject and letter number so and so, I would like to inform that the pension case of late Budheswar Loskar, retired accountant, has been returned by the Director AS and Veterinary Department, Assam, Chenikuti, Guwahati 3, and has been asked to clarify few points, copy and close. Upon re-verification of the office service book, part 1, page 7, onward, page part 2, it is found that there is no entry of his service record for the office for the period from 1/9/1982 to 1/9/2002. As a result, it could not be ascertained in which establishment actually he rendered his service during that period. Prior to his joining as LDA in the establishment of Joint Director so-and-so Veterinary Kokrajhar Zone in 1/9/2002. It is also mentioned here that his service was recorded up to 1/9/82 in your establishment, but it is not clear when he left or was released from your establishment. In this context, may I request kindly to enter his release date from your establishment in the service book for further action. To enter the release date. That's all. And my lord, and because of this negligence of the official concern, my lord, now the petitioner is suffering, my lord. She has no service. She is my lord, alone, my lord, and somehow surviving, taking loan from here and there, my lord. And now, had there been the provisional pension, my lord, at least she could have survived. And there is also provision, my lord, for till finalization of the pension paper, at least provisional pension should be provided, my lord. That has not been provided as on today, my lord. So let the notice go. In the meantime, provisional pension may be provided to the petitioners, my lord. As required by the officer concerned, my lord, I have submitted all the documents. Only now matter has been pending that the release date from Haflong has not been entered in the service book, and that is why matter has been remanded back. And
Probably you should have made the authorities in the Dima Haso a party here.
lordship,
Should have made Dima Haso a party here.
yes, party is here.
Where?
Response number 6, my lord. Response number 6.
The service book of the father of the petitioner is lying where?
My lord, he entered in service on 1/9/17.
Service book of the father of the petitioner is available with the department.
Yes, it is available in the office of the response number 5, my lord. And only that releasing part has not been made by the response number 6, my lord. That is why this letter was communicated. Last letter, Lord, you will find 24/5/2023. Last letter, Annexure 7, my lord, page 27.
Yes, madam.
Lordship, 2 weeks time may be allowed for
Time will be
instruction, my
allowed.
lord.
You have seen this letter, page 27.
Yes,
right?
my lord.
Now
Page
just tell
27.
us from there, in which particular area you look into.
Lordship, it's a period of almost 20 years, my lord. 30 from
The service
19.
books are available with you. In which area you will look in? Which area you look into? This letter is there before you, right?
my lord.
It mentions that the petitioner, father of the petitioner, on 1/9/2002 joined as LDA
LDA.
in the Kokrajhar zone. This is available in the service book.
My lord.
Now, what will you look there? If the service book is available before you,
The instruction, I have no idea.
basically, if you are joined on 1/9/2002 as an LDA, the Kokrajhar zone, the first thing it is to be noticed here that he is a fresh recruit. In the pay scale, you will know. The pay scale, you will know whether he has given the pay scale from the beginning or in between, because the pay scale that he was receiving in Karbi Anglong, in the Haflong, that will continue. Here, there is an inter-district transfer. Okay, so he will have the pay scale, the service book. From there itself, you will know that his past service. Easy to find out. The officers are not aware of all this. If he has been freshly recruited, then he will be given the first pay scale. It's very hard to say. You do not have a copy of the service book.
No, my lord.
Why you have not obtained?
Because it was kept in the
You could have,
office.
definitely, you could have obtained a photocopy to RTI. It could have been provided to you.
My lord, only now the person already expired, my lord. The daughter says nothing is.
Why not? The petitioner could have obtained. I was talking about the petitioner, not her father. That pertains to non-payment of family pension. Petitioner, unmarried daughter of late Buddheswar Loskar, who retired as an upper division assistant cum accountant, the office of the district animal husbandry and veterinary. Service in the establishment, district animal husbandry and veterinary. To brief. Retired from service on 1 2019 and expired on 25/12/2000. Initially, father of the petitioner, Mr. Loskar, served under the additional director, Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department in Becket Hills, Assam, Haflong. this presently district Mahasab. And later joined as an LDA under the establishment of Joint Director A.H. and Veterinary Department, Kokrajhar, in 10109. Though pension proposal of the petitioner, father of the petitioner was submitted before the authorities concerned, the Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department, due to non-availability of the service book of the late father of the petitioner relating to part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in original. His pension proposal could not be processed. From the communication dated 24/05/2020, the annex this petition, it is seen that the service book of the petitioner not technically that for the period from 01/09/1982 to 01/09/2002, the service book of the late father of the petitioner doesn't contain any record. As such, the district animal husbandry and veterinary officer on 24/05/2023 wrote to the additional director AH and veterinary department seeking necessary information.
Lordship will find the last, the page 27, my lord, last, the enclosed. Service book in original, part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was forwarded to him, my lord.
Why to the additional director?
Because he has to enter the release date.
Is a notice returnable by 15/11/2023. Yes, such and such. You are appearing for 1, 2,
4, and 5 and 6.
1, 2, 5, and 6.
6.
You appeared for that's one number 6.
Yes.
Yes, Lordship.
1, 2, 5, 6. You are appearing.
Lordship, I am here for respondent number 3. M. Burma.
Mr. Chakravarti. Pendency of this petition shall not be a bar for the respondent authorities in the animal husbandry and veterinary department to pay to consider and pay provisional family pension to the petitioner as per article and other provisional pensionary benefits of late father of the petitioner to her and her brother Yusuf Abdullah, son of
All right.
Yes, Mr. Sarania.
May I please, my lord, if for petitioner approach the work for non-payment of salary, my lord, they have been appointed by the KACC, my lord, Caribbean Autonomous Council Authority, my lord, on pursuant to an advertisement, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Sutia.
I'll take the instruction,
That will be better. At this stage, we are not issuing notice.
my lord.
Council is going. Council is going.
Where is your appointment letter?
My lord, appointment letters are, my lord, from Annexa 3, my lord. Annexa 3 says.
Annexa 5 case 24.
Annexa 16, my lord. This for other appointment letter, my lord. Oh, yes, 16. So they will. Some of the
Pursuant to an advertisement issued by the Assistant Director, Dairy Extension Service, DFU, Karbi Anglong, published in the local newspaper on 21 the petitioners applied for the post of helper. On their selection, the Deputy Secretary, Department of Personnel, yes, capital T, Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council, DFU, by order under number AAC oblique establishment of ESTG, that's 304 oblique P within bracket capital P. Appointment of plus APPWD. Oblique 2020-21 dated 07/10/2020. Appointed the petitioner. Gave its approval for appointment of the petitioner as helper. In the establishment of Assistant Director, Dairy Extension Service, petitioners were appointed by orders dated 12/10/2020 issued by the Assistant Director, Dairy Extension Service, such and such, Dairy Development Department, Depot, Karbiya. In spite of their joining, pursuant to the state appointment order dated 12/10/2020, petitioners haven't been paid their salaries.
My only 2 month salary has been paid, my lord. I have mentioned in categorically paragraph 11.
Where you have mentioned
Paragraph 11, page 9, my lord.
since accept payment of salary for 2 months on 23/03/2021. The respondent authority, the Assistant Director, Dairy Extension Service, Dairy Development, Karbiya Law, did not pay monthly salaries to and this payment of their monthly salary. Issue notice returnable by 8 weeks. As such and such no formal notice. Right. CSUPS Standing Council KAC. Respondent numbers 103 and Mr. will appear for I am for and Mr. Tisukya Government for some for the tendency of this petition shall not be a bar for the respondent authority to pay arrear as a regular salary to the petitioner as per their entitlement, subject to their appointments in due course. And also to consider their prayer for information of service. If found that their services they have been appointed following the new provisions of Article 14 and 16 of the Constitution.
I leave it.
Your Lordship. The petitioner's husband was appointed as LD assistant on 11/2/1999. After 22 years of continuous service, he died in harness on 8/8/21. The petitioner has received only the GPF and GIS, but not other pension benefits. Appointed on page 20 is the appointment letter. Page 27. In the meantime, he was transferred to number times, and I'm also next is a service book.
Mr. Just tell us when his pension proposal was forwarded. When his pension proposal was forwarded.
I gave representation to the concerned authority.
When?
I have annexed. On 28/5/22, I have made a representation.
Where is that?
Page 53, Annex 9. Recently, some months ago, I have received the GPF and GIS.
Heard Mr. S.R. Gogoi, counsel appearing for the petitioner. What's your good name?
V. Rathpal.
You're appearing for
I'm appearing for respondent number 1, 4.
Standing Council Corporation. For respondent number 1,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 11.
1, 4 and 1 and 4 to 11.
4 to 11.
Also heard. Ms. Burman, come forward. Government Advocate Assam, MS Vidas Government Advocate Assam, for the respondent number 2. Mr. A. Saliha, Standing Council Finance, for the respondent number 3. Yes, what's your good name? All right. Standing Council, CGI Assam, for the respondent number 12. Husband of the petitioner. Deputy Director of since 11/11/1999. Served as a lower division assistant under the Register of Cooperative Societies Assam, and was posted at various places like Tezpur, Nagaon, Morigaon, while serving in the same capacity in the office of the Assistant Registrar of Cooperative Societies, Nagaon, said Deepjyoti Bora died in harness on 08/08/2021, leaving behind a petitioner, his widow, and a minor son. Though petitioner approached in that regard, the petitioner has placed a copy of the next of kin certificate of said Deepjyoti Bora issued by the Office of the Deputy Commissioner, Nagaon District on 30/09/2021, an excerpt. The petitioner approached the authority concerned for our compassionate family pension as well as family pension. The same has not been considered. Being aggrieved, the petitioner has preferred this state petition. It is stated by the petitioner that except payment of GPF and GIS of our late husband Deepjyoti Bora, the respondent authorities in the Cooperation Department of the state have not paid her any provisional pension nor other family pension. Issue notice returnable by 8 weeks. That's certain custom for my additional service with the extra copy. Pendency of this petition shall not be a bar for the respondent authorities in the Cooperation Department of the state to consider the case of the petitioner pertaining to her entitlement of the benefit of the scheme for compassionate family pension pursuant to the notification number FEG.28/2017/26 dated 14/09/2017 of the state government and the finance in bracket established as capital A bracket or as well as family pension on the death of her husband, such on death of her husband, Deepjyoti Bora, who died in harness on 08/08/2021, as per her and in accordance with just
In the synopsis, I've written Deepjyoti Datta, this Deepjyoti Bora. In the synopsis, it is Deepjyoti Bora. Constance, it is correct, but in the synopsis, it is Deepjyoti Datta is written. It is Deepjyoti Bora.
Deepjyoti Bora,
Bora.
Deputy Park.
And Lordship, names of GA Assam.
Registry shall reflect the name of GA Assam for the corresponding number
2, Lord.
2 and the first list along with the names of the other standing council.
Applies.
Public.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, the writ petitioners in this present writ petition are working as assistant teachers in different primary schools in the district Kokrajhar. Lordship, pursuant to directions of this honorable court in a set of litigations prepared by the petitioners, along with 99 other similarly placed aggrieved assistant teachers, services of the petitioners got duly regularized against sanctioned post from the date 01/01/2005. However, the petitioners started receiving salary only from 23/12/2014, and the salaries of the petitioners for the period of almost 10 years, that is from the period of 01/01/2005 to 22/12/2014, are not yet released. Lordship, it is important to mention at this point that the writ petitioners who were part of the earlier writ petitions had already referred the third writ petition before this honorable court, which was registered as WPC 2227 of 2019. And Lordship, Your Honor was pleased to dismiss this writ petition had order dated 3/4/2019. However, the petitioners preferred an appeal and had order dated 13/12/2022. The Honorable Division Bench of this court remanded the matter back for a fresh consideration. My lord, the issues in that writ petition, which is WPC 2227 of 2019, and this very writ petition are one and the same. However, the petitioners in this present writ petition couldn't be a part of the earlier writ petition due to financial constraints. Lordship, the petitioners are aggrieved by non-release of their salaries for a period of 10 years, that is 01/01/2005 to 22/12/2014. I may place the orders of the Honorable Court for Lordship fine perusal.
Where is the order of your appointment or regularization?
Lordship, the fact that the post of the petitioners was regularized is a established fact, and it is mentioned in page 8 of the writ petition, in paragraph 9.
By which order your service has been regularized or appointed?
My lord, by memo number DISKOK.
Where is that copy?
My lord, the copy, we applied for the copy, but however, it was not provided for us. It was not provided to us. We have mentioned this in para 9, page number 8. However, the fact that they were appointed is an established fact because the petitioners were already part of 2 writ petitions, and they were regularized by order of this, pursuant to order of this honorable court.
By which order?
My lord, order dated 22/11/2002 in passed in WPC 7123 of 2002. It is in page number 26 to 36 of the writ petition. 26 to 30.
Now, after this, where is the regularization? Order of regularization.
My lord. Page number 16, my lord. Were mentioned in page number 16.
Page number
16, my lord. In paragraph 24.
You don't have an order of your regularization on the basis of which you are considered.
It is not annexed. Already an effect,
Respect will not do. By which order? There will be some order in the favor of the petitioners by which they were appointed in a particular school. After this order of the court, the authorities have considered your case, right?
my lord.
And accordingly placed you in some particular school. Which authority?
The Deputy Inspector of Schools, Kokrajhar.
So that will be by the Director of Education, BTC.
My lord.
Where is that order?
My lord,
Every individual will have its own order.
my lord, it is not annexed in this resolution,
Then
but it is reflected in the order
that
of the
doesn't
Honorable
matter.
High Court.
That order will reflect.
My lord, it
That
is,
order will reflect something. We want to know from that.
yeah, it is reflected in the order dated 14/8/2013 in page number 61 to 72 of this resolution.
That's the order of the court.
My lord.
Your appointment order, your regularization order.
No, it is not annexed to this resolution.
Mr. Bora,
My lord.
what is happening? See the finding. Come to page number 45. Yes, Mr. Counsel, what's your good name?
Bora.
Read page 45. There are two headings. One is para number 1 and para number 2. Mr. Bora,
My lord,
you read para number 2.
Drop
In-
teacher, Lord.
in respect of the joining of this drop honorary teacher who were appointed by the respective SNC of the primary school,
SMC, School Managing Group.
SMC of the primary school, it may be mentioned here that the drop teacher were appointed by the SMC before provincialization of the school, and the honorary schools were appointed in provincialized LP school on the basis of high enrollment, different period of time. They were all appointed by the SMC in different period. Since 1986, they got appointed, have been performing their duty as primary school teacher without any remuneration, either from the government or from SMC. Keeping in view this point, the Deputy Inspector of School, Kokrajas, approached the list of aforesaid drop honorary school.
So there are two categories, Mr. Aswara. One is drop teachers who are appointed prior to provincialization, and there are honorary teachers, they are appointed by the SMCs in the provincialized schools. So out of those 105, where the petitioners are party, they belongs to drop teachers or they belong to the honorary teachers. You need to stress out first. Now, their prayer is for payment of their salary from
Particular period.
1/1/2005 to August 2008, February 2008.
My lord, 22/12/2014.
20 to 12.
That was a representation
But
submitted long back.
why the petitioners have not annexed, we do not know the reason.
Paragraph 9, they have stated, but they have not annexed it.
Paragraph 9 will not do.
No, but
What will the terms and condition in
yes,
there?
my
We
lord,
do not know.
they said that it was regularized 1/1/2005, but not annexed.
They are honorary teachers.
When, my lord, it's also mentioned that we requested the Deputy Inspector of Schools to furnish a copy of the aforesaid appointment letter, but it was not furnished, and it is not furnished.
Then how you have joined that particular school? In which school you are serving?
My lord, different schools in the district of Kokrajhar. All the petitioners are serving in
Not
different
to.
schools.
It is impossible. Without having an appointment order, you will able to join a particular school. Is it believable?
Since, my lord, these schools were
This will not do.
not provincialized, so they were also working on honorary basis. They were not paid properly. So maybe these things are not taken care of back
We are asking you this order by which you have been appointed after regularization of your service.
My lord, since it was a established fact, and it was, I think, not,
Established spec will do later. We want to see your appointment orders first after regularization of your service. You are claiming that your services have been regularized, right?
my lord.
From which date?
My lord, 1/1/2005.
Pursuant to which order?
Pursuant to order dated 25/8/2005, which bears the memo number DISKOK.
You are appointed in which school? After regularization, you are not appointed in the school in which you are serving. You are appointed in some other schools, right? Where is that posting order?
Some of the petitioners are still working in the same school. Only few of the
Show us your regularization order. Petitioners herein are serving under the Director of Education, BTC, in the district of Kokrajhar. Stated by that they were the honorary teachers. Their services have been regularized. Under memo number DIS/KOK/A_PPT.04-05 /155 dated 7/78 dated 25/8/2005, giving the benefit of regularization since 1/1/2005, but have not been paid their salaries from 1/1/2005 to 22 12/2014. Hence this petition. The petitioners are directed to submit their individual orders of regularization of the service issued by the Director of Education, PTC, and oblique or by the Deputy Inspector of Schools. Deputy Inspector of Schools, right?
My lord,
BTC, Kokrajhar.
BTC Kokraj. Since BTC was constituted in the meantime when the litigations were going on, so it was again handed
Director
over
of
to the
Education.
BTC.
Or let not take it. Director of Education. The petitioner shall submit their individual order of regulation of service and posting schools by filing additional affidavits in the matter. Till such filing of additional only after filing such additional affidavit as directed herein. Registrar shall leave this matter for motion.
Much obliged.
This case, my lord, the petitioners were appointed as assistant teachers, my lord, on 19/1/2006 as assistant teacher of Laltinbol Vidyamandir MU School, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, they joined, but they have been getting their salary from, my lord, March 2007, and they have not been paid from their joining, my lord. If you let me kindly have a look, my lord, to page 22, my lord, next 5. The proposal has been sent by the, my lord, district limited officer, my lord, to the director for regarding their area proposal, my lord.
This is the period for the, which period you are seeking this?
My lord, from my lord, 24/1/2006 to, my lord, March 2007.
Where is your appointment?
Lord, at page, my lord, 4, my lord, 14, my lord, page 14, my lord, page 14 में kindly have a look. Teacher's name appeared at cell number 1, my lord, Sumitra Sore, and my lord, cell number 4, Sudeep Dev. They were appointed, my lord, an special recruitment drive for scheduled caste, my lord, and scheduled tribes.
Where is that? Where is that?
Page 14, my lord, para, my lord, third para, my lord. These appointments have been made under the special recruitment drive for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, plains and hills under backlog vacancy. Both the petitioners, they are getting salary, my lord, from March 2007, my lord. They are getting regular salary, my lord. But from the date of their initial joining, my lord, till March 2007, they have not got their salary.
Mr. Katania. Get the information whether these two petitioners were appointed by these two appointment orders or not, first of all.
Yes, sir.
This matter relates to arrear salary for the period from February 2006 to 2007. So we are aware of the order of the court. But if it is the fact that they were appointed in terms of this order, special drive of the SCS, there was a special drive. So obtain it and let us know. Matter pertains to non-payment of arrear salary to the petitioners. The period from 24/01/2006 to 28/01/2007. It is stated that the Director of Elementary Education Assam, by orders dated 19/01/2006, appointed him as assistant teacher in upper primary schools in the district of Karimganj. Under the special recruitment drive for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes in Becket Plains and Hills, Becket Group under backlog packages. Third, Mr. J. Islam, counsel for the petitioner, and Mr. N.J. Katania, standing counsel, Department of School Education, for the respondent numbers 1 to 3, 1 to 4, and Mr. A. Salia, standing counsel, pilots, for the petitioners of the expert office, list on. 12th of October, enabling respondents in the elementary debate as well as the finance department to place the relevant instruction.
May it please your lordship, we seek some additional time to receive the instructions and file the affidavit.
Third, Mr. M.M. Sharma, current counsel appearing for the petition. And Mr. A. Botak, right? I Botak.
Yes.
Current standing counsel APTCL. No, Forest Department. For the opposite party numbers 1 to 6. The applicant as a petitioner preferred the connected read petition application number 4649 of 2023.
Praying for
Praying
benefits.
for release of family pension and retirement benefits of her late husband, Kiran Fukan, who was
Died in harness, your lordship, on 21/11/2011.
who served as what?
Your lordship,
He was serving as
Forest
what?
Ranger 1, your lordship, grade 1. Forest
Was-
Ranger grade 1, FR1. That is
Forest
how the
Ranger 1.
term is mentioned.
The Forest Department, the Sibsagar Socially Forestry Division, died in harness on 21/11/2011. Inadvertently, The applicant, while filing the said WPC number such and such, did not impede the
Finance Department
finance department
and the
of
Treasury
state,
Office.
as well as the treasury officer Sibsagar. Hence, this application by the applicants plus the petitioner for implement of Federal Government of Assam Finance Department, as well as the treasury officer Sibsagar as party respondent numbers 7 and 8, I think.
Yes, sir.
7 and 8 be connected. WPC number 464. To which Mr. Waterfall and standing counsel appearing for the opposite party. The same that the connected WPC number such and such is presently pending for adjudication. Court is also to view that such and such are the necessary parties for adjudication of or proper adjudication of said WPC number. Accordingly, the Commissioner Secretary Government of Assam with the Finance Department as well as the Treasury of the Secretary be included as party responding number
7 and 8.
7 respondent number 7 and 8 connected to the above observation. This the concerned section of the registry shall be done in full by implementing as party respondent inside next GOP order path to be connected IAC number 2722. As party respondent numbers 7 and 8. Mr. Chaliha is here. Okay, inform him. He was here, inform him. Mr. Chaliha standing for notice return employee 8 weeks. Such and such and such, no formal notice. Petitions are with the extra profit. Pendency of this petition shall not be a bar for the respondent of the case. Are you entitled for compassionate family pension or not? Are you entitled for compassionate family pension or not?
That I'm not aware exactly as to the nomenclature of the pension. I have based my petition based on the representation.
As per her entitlement. Compassionate family pension. As well as pension.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, matter pertains to not recovery of pensionary benefits, Lordship, of the husband of the petitioner, Lordship. So, Lordship, he is the grade 4 employee of PWD Department of Biswanath Chariali, Lordship. And Lordship, initially he was appointed, Lordship, as muster roll worker, Lordship.
And service was
regularized, Lordship, and Lordship may kindly come to page number 19, Lordship.
Page number
19, Lordship. (1588), Lordship. Was appointment as a muster roll worker, Lordship. After it, his service has been regularized, Lordship. At page number 25, Lordship. Service book, Lordship.
Where is the date of his initial date of joining?
Initial, Lordship, 1/5/1988, Lordship.
Where is it?
At page number 19, Lordship. The service role, Lordship.
When did he die? Expired?
Lordship, 20, Lordship. In the year And he got retirement 1/7/2009, Lordship. And his service has been regularized, Lordship, 39/2005, Lordship. That means as a muster roll employee, Lordship, he served 17 years, 4 months, 29 days as a muster roll worker, Lordship, and 3 years, 9 months, 1 day as a regular employee, Lordship. And after retirement,
MR how much since 1/5/1988?
Lordship,
Expired on?
expired on 20, Lordship. Death certificate is at Lordship.
Did he expire?
Lordship. Case number 15, Lordship. 26/9/2020, Lordship.
Yes, Mr.
My
Sutia.
lord, at this stage, my lord, notice may go, my lord.
Definitely, see, if we consider his date of engagement as 1/5/1988 on the basis of which service was regularized
2005.
in the year 2005, and he expired on 26th of September
20.
2020.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
So he has rendered more than 32 years of service from the
He-
date of his initial appointment.
Initial appointment to 21 years. 21 years.
Why?
Anyhow, 21 years, 88 to 2000.
1/5/88.
Lordship,
1588.
1/5/88 to 2009, Lordship.
2009.
21 years of service, including muster roll.
When did he expire? When he retired from service?
1/7/9 to
2009.
2009, Lordship.
Let notice may be good, my lord, because we will obtain instruction.
21 years
21 years, Lordship.
and 2 months.
2 months, Lordship. Lordship, there is specific, this man of this honorable court.
Yeah, we have seen, my lord, motion is this, my lord.
Third, MS G. Bora, you are a counsel for the petitioner. As well as Mr. T. Sutia and Mr. Governor Assam for response number 1.
Only one, my lord.
Also heard MS S. Sharma, standing counsel PWD for the response numbers 2 to 6, 4, 2 to 5, and non to liquid. And Ms. such and such, standing counsel AG Assam for response number 6. Husband of the petitioner, namely Moneswar Bora, was a master role employee since 1/5/88 under the establishment of assistant executive engineer PWD within the roads, Gokpur subdivision, Gokpur. Was and his service was regularized with effect from 22/07/2005. He retired from service on 01/07/2009. From whose establishment?
From Lordship Bisnath Child, also. Railroad
Under
Division.
the Assam assistant executive engineer. No, executive engineer. Sonitpur Rural Division, Rural Roads Division,
Yes,
Bishanath Charial.
Lordship. Yes.
And expired on
26/9/2020.
26/9/2020. Where is it? Where is it? There is I have seen some. 26/9/2020. However, during his lifetime, after his retirement from service on 1/7/2009, he was not paid his pensionary benefit and now the respondents they are not paying her family pension. Hence this petition. In the case of Sanjita Roy versus State of Assam and others reported in such and such, it is already held that any such service of master role employees regularized shall be entitled for pensionary benefits on completion of 20 years of service from the date of his initial engagement, which have been upheld by the Honorable Division Bench. This notice decided only, Sangeeta Roy decided on get to correct. 04/12/2018, Appellant Division Bench. This notice returnable by 8 weeks. Such and such no formal notice. Pendency of this petition shall not be a bar for the respondent authorities to consider the case of the petitioner for payment of the family pension payable to the petitioner on the death of her husband, namely such and such, as well as pensionable and other retirement benefits payable to such and such to the petitioner, considering decision of this honorable court in the case of Sangeeta Roy, including provisional family pension.
May I please, Your Lordship. My lord, the petitioner was appointed as assistant teacher in the 1996, my lord, initially. Thereafter, my lord, he was handed over the charge of a headmaster, my lord, in a LP school, my lord, in the year, my lord, 2016, my lord. And since then, he has been continuing as headmaster of the LP school, my lord. Suddenly, my lord, on, my lord, 18/8/2023, my lord, Annexure 4, my lord, page 20, my lord. Page 20, my lord. A show cause notice was issued from the office of the block elementary officer, my lord, Lahore, my lord, with 5 allegations, my lord, on the basis of an information, my lord, without conducting any field verification and spot verification, my lord. Later on, my lord, I came to know that the allegations were leveled by one of my assistant teacher of the school, my lord. And I have also submitted the reply. Lord, you will find in the next page, my lord, lecture 5, my lord.
You are agreed by what?
Agreed by the transfer order, my lord. The last annexure, my lord. Next page. Second last annexure, page 25, my lord. Next 6 minutes. I submitted my reply, my lord, that thereafter, my lord, I was not informed about the fate of my show cause notice. And suddenly, my lord, this transfer order was issued from the office of the district elementary officer, my lord, without any justification, my lord. I have been sincerely rendering my service, my lord, as a head teacher, my lord.
petitioner is as head teacher of the LP section of the lower primary section of the Alipurkhuri ME school has been transferred. Has been transferred and allowed to work as an assistant teacher at Kahibari Lower Primary School under Lahorighat Education Block. Due to single teacher in that school. Being aggrieved, the petitioner has preferred has been transferred to the director by an order issued by the District Elementary Officer Morigaon on 05/09/2023. Being aggrieved, the petitioner has preferred this petition. Issue notice returnable by 6 weeks or 4 weeks. As such and such, no formal notice. Petitions are directed such and such.
My lord, my interim time may kindly be considered, my lord. My lord, lordship will kindly bear with me, my lord. This school is, my lord, 12 kilometers away from my school, my lord. This is
interim
without
priority
holding any, my lord,
petitioner shall be
spot of
considered
verification, my
on
lord. Nothing has been
returnable
conducted.
on receipt of the relevant instructions from the DEO.
My lord, lordship will kindly consider my interim time.
Not at this stage. Yes, Mr. Gogoi, where are you?
Otherwise, my lord, I'll be in deep trouble, my lord.
Not at this stage.
My lord, the reason is, my lord, absolutely, my lord.
Settle that on the next day.
Till then, my lord, lordship will kindly consider my interim time, my lord. I should be protected, my lord, till then. My lord.
You said no. There are reasons. If you can show that the school in which you have been accommodated is not a single teacher school, you consider it. Show us.
My lord, nothing.
Yes, where is Mr. Gogoi?
Yoga, I have informed my lord.
No, he was here for some time.
But he said, my lord, that
My lord will kindly have a look at the reply of my show cause, my lord. That will reflect many things.
he has avoided me.
On the returnable date will come.
Hello.
He has avoided. I have enquired, my lord, no such letter has gone from the office. Or request gone to the commissioner's office.
I have sent the instruction for the petition.
And last occasion your lordship asked me about you, so I have filed an additional affidavit, my lord, giving details of the reply and my lord satisfaction of the my lord that secretary. Not a single rupee is misused or missed. whatever.
Okay, is we'll take up this matter on 18th at 2 p.m.
18 of
Coming Monday,
September,
2 p.m.
2 p.m. Coming Monday, 2 p.m. Yes, my lord, matter can be
List
disposed of
on-
otherwise also.
Ask your colleague to mention in the morning. It will be listed on 18th.
Sure, my. I have filed a detailed affidavit, my lord,
Only
additional
priority
affidavit,
council
your
body
lordship will
purchase
see.
list on 18th.
Obliged. Monday. আমি ইমান ফুটনি কিয় দেখা নাই আমি ইমান 36-7 years practice কৰিলো গগৈবিলাকো কেইদিন হৈছে এই তাইক বোলে মিছবিহেভ কৰিছে কওঁতে মইহে আছো নেকি Tell him next time not to be misbehave with my juniors. Next time not to misbehave with my juniors. আগতে এজন misbehave কৰিছে আজি তাইক misbehave কৰিছে কওঁতে ইমানখিনি শিষ্টাচাৰ নাই যদি কিয় ৰাখিব পাৰিছে ক'লে